Welcome to the special bonus episode for March 12th, 2023. We are going to be giving you messages about the week ahead. Now, of course, if you are hearing this message any other time and you're like, oh, I missed it, this message is still here for you. So when I say we, it's me. And of course, my spirit guides, they're the ones giving you the messages. So I'm pulling cards from my Messenger of Spirit Oracle deck, and there's a link in the show notes if you want to order your deck, or just go to messengerspirit.com/order. And let's see what Spirit wants to share. Now, before we begin, if you're loving these messages, you're loving the podcast, I'd love for you to share on your social. I'd love for you to share with a friend. I'd love for you to give me a 5-star review. Or I'd love for you to just subscribe and make sure that you never miss an episode. So in March, we're doing these special Sunday bonus episodes for the week ahead, the energy of the week. And then, of course, we've got a regular show on Wednesdays. Okay, so no more waiting. Here's our first card. The first card's Bringing the Fire. This is all about the solar plexus chakra. Remember your power. So last week was more about slowing down, give yourself grace, receive, connect in, and be authentic. This week is, all right, I'm remembering who I am, which still goes with the authentic vibe, like who I am, why I'm here, what I'm supposed to do. But this is also about recharging your battery. So this is like a phone, right? So if we have a cell phone, it has a rechargeable battery. And we have to plug it into the wall to recharge. Well, your body has to sleep to recharge, but also I want you to notice that with a cell phone, certain things will drain the cell phone. So if I'm using it too much, or let's say I'm around a weird electronic field, right? It could kind of suck the battery, and drain it. Same for you. If you're around people that are taking your energy, which I call energy vampires, if you're doing something in your job, your work that is just draining you, it's not really fulfilling you. Remember what lights you up. Remember your fire, your power, and remember that you're here to live in joy. So this is really important, especially for empaths, because sometimes as empaths, we want to just be so open to everyone. And this card can be about, I need to have a little bit more boundaries, which is really cool because the next card is about boundaries. This is the Doorkeeper, which I love the unicorns, one of my favorite cards. Discern who you are giving your energy to. So it's time to decide who gets access to you. And this is really important. So I'm calling out empaths specifically, but this message goes for everybody. Just empaths have more of a tendency to kind of say yes and kind of give their energy. And it's time to really get clear as to who you are talking to, who you're spending time with, who you're not saying no to. So really kind of get clear on, maybe I've been in this, relationship for a while and I'm realizing it's maybe not very reciprocal. How can I shift that? How can I have a conversation with this person? Or maybe you're doing some tasks every day that drain you. I know firsthand that when I'm here and I am just trying to do my work, there are certain tasks that drain me. So I'm trying to figure out how to do less of those, and also ask my spirit guides, when are the days this would be suited best for me? So I'm an introvert at heart. So when I am on live video or things like that, sometimes that can also drain me, even though I love it. So I have to really pace out my day. So again, remember who you are and your power, and also who's getting access to you. And this last card, I want to tell you, felt heavy to me, like boom. There are some intuitive messages, and we don't get intuitive messages like this frequently, where it has this weight to it, like boom, here it is. I think we all want to have that message, like we're waiting for this beaming voice to come down and say, go do this. And it really doesn't happen. Spirit's lighter. But once in a while, you'll get a message that's like, boom. I even looked at the card. Is there a different weight to the card? Is it stuck to another card? And it's time to stand out. This is the Giraffe. So a lot of times when I get Giraffe, the message can be eat leafy greens and things like this. But this message really feels like it's time to stand up and stand out and be who I am. I'm bringing the fire this week. So don't be afraid to be who you are. Wear that sparkly sequin coat. I'm talking to myself because I have one and I was nervous about wearing it sometimes. Be who you are. Embrace yourself, love yourself, and don't be afraid to speak, to be unique and different, to feel like you might be that oddball. You are you, you are authentic, and this is your time. So stand up, stand out. And when I say stand up, that can mean stand up for myself too. Like, this is me and I love me. So it reminds me of one of Meghan Trainor's songs, and I'll find that and put it in the show notes. But it's like, I love me. Yes, I do. And that's okay. All right. So I will be back on Wednesday for our regular episodes. And just as a reminder, I'm doing this every Sunday in March. My birthday is at the end of this month, so I'm giving you the gift. All right. So I will see you on Wednesday. But until then, here's to staying spiritual and ambitious.